Hey there, YouTubers! Good to see you. Jay here. Coming out to you from my home in Pattaya, Thailand. So, I made a video earlier today about teaching in Thailand and what to expect before you come. Realistic expectations was my point in that video. So, my next video, what I'm going to make to you right now, is about things I love about Thailand. So there's a few things that I absolutely freaking love about Thailand, which is why I've stayed here for so long. So number one, the convenience. The convenience of so many things. Example, the stores, the shops, everything stays open late. 7-Elevens, Family Marts, they're always open. They're open day and night, 24/7, 365 days a year. In my 3 years in Thailand, I've seen 7-Elevens close once. One time during the military coup. That's it. Just one time that the stores have ever closed. So I love the convenience of Thailand. Another example of that is my ex-girlfriend. Me and my ex-girlfriend, one time we went to the government office to get her mum a ID card. Back in Europe, back in the UK, if you want to get an ID card, you're looking at spending, I don't know, last time I knew, about 50 quid. A lot of money. You got to fill out a lot of forms, do a lot of bullshit paperwork for what? To wait 4 to 6 weeks for them to then say, oh, we've spelt your name wrong, so you've got to send it all off again. Here in Thailand, her ID card, it was done in 10 minutes, literally. It was so easy and so simple for 5 baht, which is about, I don't know, 10 pounds back in the UK. So dirt cheap, real easy. My motorbike, when I used to have a motorcycle, if I get a flat tire on my motorbike, I can fix it. Any dude on the street, any dude with a mechanic shop on the road can fix my motorbike in 10 minutes for 150 baht. A couple of pounds back in the UK, it's nothing. He'll fix my motorbike. If I want to do the same thing back in a Western country, I want to get a new tyre, I'm going to have to take my bike to a licensed mechanic, I'm going to have to bring my documents, my license, schedule an appointment for 3 months down the line, wait all that time, take the fucking bus to work in the meantime while I'm waiting for that. You know, it's bullshit. For what? So that's something that I really like out here, is the convenience of loads of things. Another thing I absolutely love here, shopping, the malls. Shopping, you can buy anything you want in Thailand, especially if you're here in Pattaya, or if you're in Bangkok. They have the biggest, coolest, craziest shopping malls you've ever seen. They make shopping malls in the US look like little small town convenience stores. Shopping malls here have everything. They have cinemas, bowling alleys, gyms, fitness centers, supermarkets, clothes stores from all over the world. You name it, they have everything. The markets here, the markets have all sorts. They've got food, they've got street food, they've got desserts, drinks, smoothies, clothes, hats, shoes, sunglasses. You can get pretty much anything you want here, and it's really not that expensive. Especially if it's locally made, locally sourced, it's gonna be freaking cheap. So the shopping in Thailand is absolutely awesome. Another thing I love is the simplicity. It's laid back, it's easy, it's pretty stress-free being here. You ain't got to worry about things too much, you know? You can chill out a lot more than you can with the bureaucracy and bullshit back in Western countries. So the simplicity of everything is a lot easier. It just feels like your quality of life is higher, in a sense, if you know what I mean. So even though it's a developing country and it's like standards are lower, you're still gonna have a good standard of life, especially as a Western expat. Even on a teacher's salary, you're gonna have a simple, easy, pretty laid back life. It's not too stressful. Relating to that, cheapness, how cheap it is. Everything is so cheap and easy here. It really doesn't cost that much. You know, you can rent an apartment. I used to rent an apartment back in Rayong for 6,500 baht. It's about 120 UK pounds. For 120 UK pounds, I lived in a beautiful, modern developed clean apartments. I had hot water, I had air conditioning, I had a big double bed, I had a balcony with a view for miles and miles. I was on the 7th floor of my building, top floor. I could see for miles from my apartment. Not only that, I had bi-weekly maid service. So 2 times a week, the cleaners would come. I'd get new bed sheets, new blankets. They'd clean the toilet, they'd clean the shower, they'd sweep the floors, they'd do everything. All of that for 120 UK pounds is fuck all, to be fair. So it's very, very cheap living here. That's something I absolutely love. Another thing I love in Thailand, the beaches, the landscapes and the islands. The nature here is absolutely beautiful. You can go up into the north of the country or some of the jungle areas. You can see awesome mountains, just like Jurassic Park or walking with dinosaurs or whatever. It's really, really cool. You can see wildlife. You can see gibbons and monkeys and snakes and elephants. You can see so much cool stuff. The beaches, the islands are phenomenal. Some of the best beaches in the world right here in Thailand. It is really, really good on the nature front. These people are blessed. However, that it is also pretty spoiled because of pollution, but you can still find really good areas, really good places to chill out, to relax, to swim or to hike, and to enjoy nature. So the nature of Thailand is awesome. Another thing I love, the friendliness of the people, just how nice all of the people are. Everybody's so friendly. A lot of them are really going to help you out. It feels safe, like walking around here. Like back in Europe or in the US, I remember I'd walk around some parts of the city daytime as well as nighttime, all the time, looking over your head, looking over your shoulder. Who's going to kick your head in? Who's going to mug you? Who's going to take your wallet and your phone or whatever? But you don't feel that in Thailand. It feels really safe. It feels like people are not just going to kick your head in for no reason like they do back home. So in that sense, the friendliness and the relatively low crime is really good. Don't listen to the media. What the media tells you about Thailand being dangerous, whatever. Just use common sense. Don't be stupid. Don't go starting fights with anyone looking for trouble. Because if you look for trouble, it's going to find you, no matter where you are. So just don't be stupid. Treat people with respect, and you're going to have a good time. You're going to be safe. No problems. Another thing I absolutely love here, the weather. The weather is awesome. It's always hot. It's always sunny, well, for the most part. It's incredible, you know. It's an amazing feeling waking up in the morning and not having to think about how many jackets you're going to need or how many coats and scarves and hats you're going to need to take with you. You can just put on your shirt and your shorts and that's it. You're good to go. It's hot for the most of the year. On a downside, it is also very humid for most of the year as well. But in the winter season out here from November till March, it's pretty much perfect. You got sunshine almost every day, low humidity, nice breezes coming in off the ocean if you live by the beach. If you don't live by the beach, it's hotter. But I live on the beach, so I'm speaking for myself. Then again, come April, May time, it really does get freaking hot. So just prepare yourself for that. But the weather I love the weather. You know, I'm originally from the UK where it's cold as fuck for 10 months of the year. So I'm quite happy to be out here in the heat and the sunshine. But for someone from a hot country, I can't speak for. I'm just only speaking for myself. Last thing I love in Thailand. Last thing. Travel opportunities. There's so many amazing places you can travel here for really not that much money. You can take a bus, you can take a train, you can take a cheap airline to one of the islands, to the north of the country, or you can go to a different country. In my time that I've lived in Thailand, I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Singapore, I've been to Hong Kong, I've been to China. You know, you can travel to all these places and it's really inexpensive, especially if you're coming from Australia or the United States where you're looking at spending hundreds of bucks just to go to a different state. Here in Thailand, for about 50 bucks, you can get a flight to another country. It's really not expensive. Alternatively, you can take a bus or a train. Travel is really cheap, really easy. The world really is your oyster here in Southeast Asia. Loads of backpackers out here. It feels very safe for most of the time. So the travel opportunities are one of the biggest things I absolutely love about Thailand. So any more things that I really like that I think about, I'll post about later. But for now, these are the things I absolutely love about Thailand. Feel free to hit me up with any things that you like, any suggestions, any ideas. And, right, that's about it. So, cheers.